Another Fusion 360 tutorial. This is a really pretty simple one as well, using a couple of tools you already used. This is a top, and we're going to produce this in 3 parts. We're going to have the tip where it spins, and then because we can't print this all at once without it creating a bunch of supports because it would be floating there, we're going to print this part flat, and then we can turn the tip over and then we can glue it to it. So we're going to print it in 2 parts. So let's get started. File, new design. Turn on your origins. I'm going to flip it around so I can see the front, the bottom construction plane, and I'm going to start with a cylinder. Okay, there are many ways to do the point, but I'm going to start with a cylinder. I'm going to put it right in the middle, and I'm going to say, let's say it is 10, and I'm going to make it a centimeter high too. Say OK. Now I don't need my origins right now. I'm going to turn them off. Alright, now this is kind of a way you can trick. There's many ways to make a point, like a pyramid or a cone, I'm sorry. But this would be one of them. You get in there and we'll just fillet it. Oh no, maybe not a fillet. Not a fillet. We're not filleting it. Cancel. We're going to do a chamfer. Let's try that. Let's go into 3. You just have to check. That's not all the way in. Gotta get closer. It won't let me zoom in. There we go. So let's try 4, 5, 5. So 5 millimeters on that gives it a nice point. It's good to go. This place will glue this onto the bottom of that. So the next thing we need to do is create. We're going to create a sketch, and we're going to create the sketch on top of this. Flip me around. You can create a sketch of any type for this top. I mean, if you wanted to, you could, create a crazy something like that, or just a circle, or a rectangle, or a square. You could draw it freehand. The way I'm going to show you how to do it is just doing a circle. Here we go. We come up. Let's go out. Let's make it 50 centimeters. Okay. Then before I extrude this, I'm going to put some decorations into it using the circle pattern tool. So in my design here, I drew this shape right here, and then I did a pattern just like in the fidget spinner, using this center as the center point. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. Okay, let's try the spline tool. Make some interesting shapes. Even get it to whistle or something like that. Okay, there is a tool. You use ellipses, you can put circles, but we're going to use the circular tool again. Say, hey, I want to make a circle out of that. The center point is right here. If the sketch palette gets in the way, just put it over there. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6. I don't want to put too much, but let's go with that. Now I can exit the sketch, and I can click the middle and just use the extrude tool. Let's bring it up 5 centimeters or 5 millimeters. I think that's actually a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm going to double click on the extrude and say 3, make it a little thinner. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh, I forgot to extrude the center, so I'm going to double click on that, bring it back up, and just in the profiles I'm just going to include that one. Okay, I want a new body because I want to be able to print it. I could fillet or chamfer the edges if I wanted to make them a little bit more smoother. Let's go in 3 and see what it does there. Oh, that goes in way too much. So I'll go to 2. 1. 1. So you just play around with those numbers. And the last thing I do is I could either draw the spinning part, or I could just do a cylinder on the top here. This thing maybe 3 millimeters, and I'll make it a little bit bigger, centimeter line. Okay. So if you want to modify it, remember you go into the appearance and you duplicate these, and then you can change the color. Done. Let's see if I make it pink. Here we go. Done. Since this is a different body, you can throw that in there. And I basically got 2 bodies. I got the top part in this that we can print very easily, and this one we can turn over and print very easily. Thank you very much.